Okay.
This is Amber in a video she herself recorded of the actual Australian incident where she admits to have caused a lot of damage consisting of broken glass. But yesterday, while sobbing her heart out,
I remember looking around the room. I remember looking at all the broken bottles.
she claimed that she couldn't remember anything except broken glass everywhere while she accused Johnny of making that mess. This new audio also has her admitting to hurting Johnny and feeling so sorry because she didn't want to lose him. But yesterday,
I didn't do it on purpose? I mean, damn, guys. I feel like that's a little, that's a bit much, right? I mean, you have, like, the audio. It's like, imagine you hear, I didn't do it on purpose, and then someone comes out and their finger's gone. Huh. How could this have possibly happened? How could this ever have happened? Like, you know what? It really gets to noggin jogging, doesn't it? Really gets you thinking. I wonder what it was.
and feeling so sorry because she didn't want to lose him. But yesterday, during court, she claimed Johnny was the one who assaulted her and hurt her.
Of course.
You're gonna kill me and you won't even have realized it.
While listening through the entire recording, no one is talking about Amber's injuries, but are all concerned about Johnny.
We are really concerned because he's got a lot of pain. A lot of pain? Pain. He's got a lot of pain also.
Blue paint?
The doctors present, Dr. Kipper and Debbie Lloyd, who are members of Amber's medical team, looked and sound concerned for Johnny's severed tip and how it might infect it, but don't talk about Amber's so-called horrifying injuries. Johnny's head of security at the time, Jerry Judge, says on the phone that Johnny is the priority at the moment and not Amber.
What I do not want to do at the moment is jeopardize what we're doing with Johnny, because his finger comes first. And you know what, seriously, if she has to stay here an extra 24 hours to get him sorted out, fuck it, she stays here for another 24 hours if we have to.
Damn. This guy's just, he's in charge. He knows what the fuck is going on. Oh my God. The audio's so unclear? Wait, I don't feel like it's unclear at all. Yeah, I think, yeah, he says, fuck it, it is what it is. Who is this guy? Isn't this the guy that died? Yeah, I feel like as soon as they put the text on the screen, it's easy. Yeah, this is the guy that died. So yeah, it's Jerry. I feel like if you have the text, like you hear it and you know exactly what they're saying. As long as you can listen along with it. Yeah, without the text, it sounds unclear.
Johnny's more important.
The only injury on her is scratches on her arm, which Jerry believes are self-inflicted.
That's scratches on her left arm, which Debbie told about. I've looked at it, and I've seen those scratches before on other people. And as far as I'm concerned, they're self-inflicted.
Man. Ain't that something? Ain't that just a little bit of something? Like, oh, wow. Who could have possibly seen this incredible twist happen? Like this, it's just completely out of nowhere, guys. And so this is leaked evidence we'll see coming up in the trial. I have no idea where it came from. I have no clue. They're probably self-inflicted, but don't all scratches look the same? It depends on how it is. I have no idea. They can't use this audio in court? Well, here's what you have to understand, okay? Is that in a big way, it doesn't really matter who wins and who loses. Because people have already decided who won and who lost. That's the truth. People have already decided that. And that's what really matters. Because, like, whether it happens like Johnny Depp, like, these are just two people. Like, whether they get justice or not, it affects them and pretty much them only. But I think what really matters is the cultural impact of it. That's why so many people are watching videos about it, so many people are talking about it and everything like that, is because the impact of this is going to send a ripple effect across everybody in the culture. And I think that's why it matters. So it doesn't really make a difference. Like, in my opinion, I've said this before, I don't think Johnny Depp is going to win the defamation case. I find it unlikely. Now, I could be wrong about this, but I do find it unlikely because based off of my, by the way, limited understanding of defamation is that it is extremely hard to prove this. It is incredibly fucking hard to prove defamation in many regards, especially with popular, popular people like celebrities, etc. So I don't know, man. Yeah, it was not his intention. Yeah, she recorded that in the aftermath of the Australia incident. If you look at the direction of the scratch, it's from a left or right hand. You can usually tell if it's self-inflicted or not. It's up to the jury to define defamation, though. Text is playing into the bias. It's making us hear the text instead of the actual audio. So you think the text is different and he's actually saying, wow, I can't believe Johnny Depp just fucking, threw 5 bottles at Amber and, she barely survived. We're lucky that she's alive right now because Johnny Depp, oh my God, Johnny's cutting off his own finger with one of the bottles that he broke? Holy shit. Oh my, he's painting a dick on the wall with his bloody finger that he cut off? Holy shit. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Yeah, guys, listen, it's without real letters, tape's the opposite. Yeah, of course, guys. Text on screen does influence what you hear, but it's kind of obvious. Yes, it's kind of obvious. And also you have to think about the fact that she was the one that recorded it. So she wouldn't have recorded something that was incriminating to her, at least in her mind. You know what I mean? So she wouldn't have recorded something that was incriminating. So this is, again, the best of the best. Let me look at this one here. It's more about him winning back public opinion. Whether or not he wins the defamation case is basically mutually refamed himself in the eyes of the public. Yeah, exactly. That's how I see it too. It does make a difference. It might scare a lot of men who are victims of abuse speaking up about it like Johnny does. I agree defamation is very hard to prove, but the guys don't know that. Yeah, I don't know. I think that if it doesn't happen, everybody will think that it should have happened, and it will always be regarded as like an example of the legal system being bad. That's my expectation. Is that if this doesn't happen and he doesn't get convicted, or sorry, she doesn't get convicted, or not convicted, but she doesn't lose, everybody will use this as an example. Okay, here we go.
If Amber had had any serious and horrifying visible injuries on her arms or legs, as she claims, someone would have mentioned it, or even she herself, but no one throughout the entire recorded clip is heard mentioning it. And she's even heard sympathizing with Johnny. Yesterday, she claims that this incident happened at night.
Man, that's like ninth circle of hell crazy bitch syndrome. Cuts off your finger and tells you that she loves you. Holy shit, man. God damn, bro. Like that's some wild ass shit. What's this here? I don't know any way he can win the defamation case. Article said he abused her and the lawyers are going to argue emotional abuse. Yeah, I think so too. I feel like that's what's going to happen as well, but I think we're going to have to wait and see. She looks so ugly without makeup? Yeah, most people do.
And the next morning, another incident happened of Johnny peeing on walls.
Johnny took his out of his pants and started trying to pee or peeing outside of the house.
But the new audio proves that the incident happened early morning and Johnny left the premises and was in the hospital getting his finger piece back together.
He's awake, I presume he's awake, that's what they're saying. Alan said he just left the hotel, so I'm assuming he's awake. For them to take him down there to have it done. And I will say, it is true, the quicker you get it done, the quicker it takes. It'll heal a lot quicker.
So wait, she just completely... So that was... He never took his dick out at all? So there was no dick in the story, period. That was pure dick fiction. Oh my God. I lied about the time frame too. Yeah. It's like, how do you record? Like, you know what's so bad about this? This is like scoring an own goal. Like you're kicking the ball into your own court or into your own goal. Like it was her recording this. I just can't believe that, man. It's surprising. It's perjury. No, they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to charge her on perjury because she's insane. Like, they're going to say that because she has a PTSD. This is what I'm assuming is going to happen. They're going to say that because she has a PTSD condition or something happened with her that way, that she's not able to be charged for perjury because her memory was warped, and there's enough evidence that people with PTSD can have their memory warped. That's why I think that she went and talked to the person that gave her that distinction, right? The diagnosis, because it would give her plausible deniability to lie and then not have have accountability for it. That's what I think. I said Johnny drinks to a point where he can't remember at all, and all those drunk moments or fake fights he can't remember. Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go.
The audio also shows that Amber admits to having gotten angry with Depp and that she was the first to punch him in the face.
And she admitted also that she hit him first. She actually hit him in the face. And she admits to me she threw first. She threw a bottle on him. She hit first.
That's it. It's certainly interesting. I can't believe that. Wow. She also abused her girlfriend after Johnny Depp. Yeah, it's a self-report. Like, oh my God. Chan, you're watching his clickbait channel. The audio isn't new. The audio's been out for 2 years now. Well, that's nice. Just tell me where the new stuff is then. Yeah, if you want me to watch something else, I will. It's just crazy. Who's the man talking in the audio? This guy right here was Johnny Depp's bodyguard, as far as I know. And the guy's died, so we can't get him to testify or anything like that. So, we're in that situation. And Johnny Depp, it's a new one. Wait, what's this here? All right, give me a second. Let me finish this, and then I'll go to the next one. All right, guys? Give me a minute.
But during her testimony yesterday, she claimed Johnny to have been the starter of their argument and that she'd never heard him. What makes us believe that Amber is actually lying is the fact that this new audio is the audio she herself had recorded before submitting it as evidence in 2016, meaning it's not manipulated or anything. But when it's cross-checked with all the stories she formulated yesterday, it just doesn't match up. The audio...
Why would you, what's so surprising to me about this is, how can you be so dumb to tell a story that's contradictory with evidence that you submitted? I mean, really, it's just stupid. Why would you do this? How could you possibly do such a thing, man? Lawyers probably convinced her. I mean, this is also the same person that shit on someone's bed, so that's a good point. Yeah, I know. She just meant past trial, current trial. But and there is you have to keep in mind, right? I mean, this is Johnny Depp's chief of security, right? So this guy is going to be predisposed to be on Johnny Depp's side, but I don't even know if he knew he was being recorded. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not like he's saying this with an intent to, make her look bad or anything like that. I don't even know if he even knew that he was being recorded or anything like that. Too many lies to keep track? Yeah, it didn't sound like it. I don't think so either. So it's hard for me to say oh man, this guy is, just saying it because, he's on Johnny's side. The guy in text admitted that that Johnny hit Amber, by the way. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the thing is, here's what I've always said, is if somebody hits you and you hit them back, they're still wrong. I don't view this as an equal thing. If the person who initiates the physical conflict is wrong, and if you hit them after that, it's total. I have no problem with that. Because they started. Don't hit somebody.
It also shows that she herself had indulged in drug use.
Self-defense. There's a wasp up there.
From the beginning of the trial, she's been denying use of drugs.
All? That's it, guys. I was only doing Xanax, Adderall, ecstasy, and hallucinogens. I wasn't doing coke. No, this is all that's it. That's all I was doing, guys. That's all it was. Yeah, obviously. It's crazy, man. It really is. I just like it's just, let me make sure this motherfucker didn't get in my house. Just give me a second. Make sure he's not in there. Bro, like these wasps, like I'm just so sick of these fucking wasps, man. Like I really am. Like I've got to hire somebody to get rid of these motherfuckers. Like no, he's not there. It's fine. Like I'm just so sick of this shit. Like I can't even relax in my own house. I have these motherfuckers getting in here. Yeah, you've got a hive? I know I do. The thing is, like, I'm so busy. I'm always doing other stuff. I have no time to deal with this problem. And so it just, like, kind of just slowly gets worse. And it's just more annoying. Hire someone? I know. I need to just, honestly, I need to just hire somebody to manage my fucking life. Because I don't do it.
Amber is no longer believable anymore, and we no longer know what other lies she would concoct in the next trial. Anyway, Stay tuned as we continue filling you in on the ongoing Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Have a great day and see you in my next video.
It's nuts, man. It really is. And apparently there's another one. Let me get the other one to work here. Is this the new one? Oh, bro, this is 2 years ago, bro. I'm not going to look at this is a 2 year ago, 36-minute video. I'm not going to watch that. Well, listen. It's just this explains how Amber emotional guys, links don't work in the chat. So if you post a link, it just gets immediately deleted. I can't even see it. So it's the full video. Well, what I mean is that like it's very damning for her for sure, but I don't think it's really going to matter for a lot of people, because I think that at this point, here's how I see this, right? Is that at this point, if you are believing her point of view, you are not concerned with reality. You've already decided that you're going to distance yourself from reality. That there's not it, and like that's full video with context is much better than the one that you watched. Maybe I will watch that later on. Did you see the Kotaku video on Twitch streamers watching? Yeah, I guess I'll talk about that again. Media is definitely biased towards Amber, though. Well, of course they're biased towards Amber. Why is the media biased towards Amber? Well, it's very obvious. It's because the media has been pushing an agenda that men are abusers and women are victims for years. So if that narrative is destroyed, it destroys their credibility as well. You understand? So of course it's in their best interest to do that, because that's that's where their credibility is. It's what makes sense. For decades, for sure. Yeah, exactly. What media? It happened on the New York Post for one. I'll have to find out some other ones, but I can tell you that one for sure. You can find probably some other articles as well. Yeah, the Sun. Yeah, well, the Sun and the New York Post are basically owned by the same person. CNN, NYT, BBC. Yep, BBC did the same thing. There you go. And there are a lot of these organizations that are doing this, and I think that's why. It's because this is a very big thing that they've been pushing for years, and this trial opens people's eyes to the fact that they've just been lying, and it's just again like another way to divide people and keep them angry with each other, and to try to push up ratings and try to get people upset. So like now they're thinking about the news all the time. I'm mad about the news. Like, it's just crazy. CNN are switching sides. They're stopping believing Amber. Yeah, I think that's probably not going to happen. Probably going to happen, but we'll see what happens whenever the end happens. The Suns and the New York Post photoshops. Yeah, of course I did. I saw that. I was one of the first people to see this. And you even have like other people. Like there was like the Kotaku article, for example. The top Twitch streamers are capitalizing on Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, right? And this is obviously saying that this is, generally like not a good thing. I think that's generally what it comes down to, is that, it's something that they shouldn't have, they shouldn't have the ability to do for whatever case. And I think that a lot of reasons why this happens is because this is a stranglehold over information. This is a stranglehold over having the narrative and having control of the narrative. Because whenever you prove that somebody is lying, why would you believe somebody if they've already been proven to be a liar? You see what I mean? So that's why I think they're all in on trying to defend this kind of stuff, is because it's something that attacks their credibility in a complete way. They're all also on the same channel, Incredibly Average, video of Amber Heard's friends who lied to the cops. Oh yeah, sure. Basically saying only we can say what you must believe. Yeah, basically. They want to maintain a monopoly over... information and opinions. So they see other people like Twitch streamers in this case, or other people just like the public in general. They see them encroaching on that hegemony that they have. And so they like to be married to Johnny Depp, according to Amber Heard. Okay. All right. Let's watch it. Here we go. I mean, isn't that the joke that I made? Where he cuts off his own finger and he says, "I'm Horaloo." Like, let the jury know. Yeah, it's just, it was so accurate. Like, I mean, she's describing him. Like, you would think Johnny is the true Elden Lord. If even half of that stuff was even true, man. Alternate reality? Yeah, sure.